what do I eat after fasted cardio, right? We gotta put that out there, because I tried my first fasted cardio session this morning, and I have to tell you, I was faster, I was clearer, I still sweat, it's still all happening, but I didn't eat, right? So fasted cardio, what is fasted cardio? Meaning basically you wake up and you go do your cardio. You're fasted, you have nothing in your stomach. And the reason that I chose to do this morning as an experiment, I knew I had a cardio session today, and last night I ate really late. And I'm going to show you what I ate, actually. It was incredible. I made these paleo, gluten-free, they're not vegan. That's really loud. These paleo blueberry muffins. What? There's probably, let me see, coconut flour, almond flour, blueberries, an egg, vanilla, sea salt, coconut oil, maple syrup, almond milk. They're incredible. I will get the recipe up for you guys, but Dennis and I had them last night, and I had them pretty late. So I woke up this morning, and I was like, it hasn't been 12 hours since I last ate, number one, and I definitely don't feel hungry. Like, if I wake up in the morning and I feel hungry, I usually need to eat. So I think since I ate so late last night, I'm like, let me try a fasted cardio session today. So I did my fasted cardio, first time ever, absolutely loved it. And now the question is, what do you eat afterwards? I have a recovery shake afterwards, and normally there's two different types of shake that I have. The one that I'm going to talk about today is plant-based, so it's a plant-based recovery. It's Vega Sport. I'm kind of feeling it. I like it because it doesn't have any whey protein in it. I've seen some that have grass-fed whey protein. I just try to eliminate dairy as much as possible in my diet. And there's this little recipe on the top that says a whole beet smoothie. So I was like, okay, fasted cardio. I haven't eaten. I know that if I just have this recover shake, it's not going to be enough for me. I need some food. And I noticed that it says to put a beet in there. And I have beets. I usually get them pre-packaged, so they stain your clothes. You have to be careful. They're already cooked, and they look like this, and they come in a package. They smell really earthy, which I like. But those beets are going to be carbs. Let me actually see if it says how many carbs are in there. Calories, calories, calories. They come in a package like this. And they stain everything. It's a good thing I always wear black. But total fat, total carbs, 10 grams of carbs. So I like to have the higher carb things earlier in the day. I like to have my fruits, maybe 1 to 2 servings max, earlier in the day. I'm thinking this has about 30 grams of protein. It's got BCAAs, it's got glutamine, I think it has beets in it. But this really helps, like a recover shake really helps. For your muscles, I think it helps build them. It helps with the soreness. But it says put a beet in there. And I'm thinking, okay, the beets have carbs. I think the beets are also great for the blood, helping with soreness. I'm going to throw a beet in. And then it said put some lemon juice in. So I put some lemon juice in. It said put in some blueberries. I'm like, perfect. That's when I like to have my fruit, is right in the morning and after I've, burned some calories. And then it said to put beet greens in. And I don't have beet greens. I have this little Shakeology Boost. I don't know if you could see it, but you can't. This is like the worst lighting for anything. Oh, there we go. Power Greens, Shakeology Boost. I threw that in there. The blueberries. I think I just flicked everybody off, and I didn't mean to do that. And I blended it. And this is what I'm left with. I already drank half of it, because otherwise I would have died. So it looks a little blueberry-ish. I think I put in too much water. I can smell the beet. But it's not bad. This is a chocolate protein powder, and I'm actually not crazy about it being chocolate, but it mixes a little bit better with things, especially when you want to put other ingredients. Like they have a mocha flavor, the Vega Sport Performance Protein for plant-based Recover. If not, otherwise I do highly recommend the Recover that Beachbody has. I do actually have it for you. Dennis will use this because they're both NSF certified, which is really nice. Ironman is the sponsor for this Beachbody Recover. If you can see this, the only thing is that this has whey protein. So if you're not okay with dairy, then you don't want to have that one in particular. If you are more plant-based, then Vega does have this one. I've done my research. I know there have been times where some of Vega, whatever, protein has been a little questionable. But again, I mean, this is what I always say, right? We can drive ourselves crazy about the quality of food and what are they doing to our food, or we can surrender to the process, trust the process, do the best that we can, find our people, you know, that do the research, do research ourselves, ask questions, and think positive thoughts. I mean, you're here on this planet and you're either going to drive yourself crazy, or you're going to drive yourself crazy and make yourself sick, or you're going to move forward informed and do the best that you possibly can. And that's kind of the route that I take. I do my research, bless, release, pray, good vibes, eat good food. So that's what I did after fasted cardio. That's kind of like my, I don't know, I liked it. I liked it, but I also ate very late last night. So I don't know how long. I guess if I started it maybe at like 8:30, I was probably fasted for maybe 8 hours or 9 hours, which I like to do more. I like to fast 12-hour window, which goes into intermittent fasting. I haven't dabbled in that yet. Maybe one day I will, but this is how I have to wear my hair during cardio. Otherwise it goes absolutely crazy. I need to put it in a braid, and now I need to take it off. My muscles are getting bigger though. Look at that. That's crazy. That's from alternating cardio and lifting, like these incredible lifting sessions, and yoga. So yoga, lifting, hair's looking good, yo! Yoga, lifting, cardio, all of that stuff, and just eating really, really clean food, high quality food, right? If you're gonna have those meats, let it be grass-fed. One of the reasons I like paleo is not so much, good morning, Sarah, is not so much because I'm a meat eater. Like, I love meat, don't get me wrong, but paleo is like, it just seems to be so clean to me. Like, if you can have whole foods, pretty much whole foods, right, and make these muffins, which are like, oh my God, I'm gonna take one out. Look at this. That's incredible. I'd sprinkle some cinnamon on it. This is, you know what I could use in here? Walnuts. I could have put walnuts in there, which would also increase the fat content, but that's kind of the route that I've been going lately. You guys saw my video on the butter coffee, the Bulletproof Coffee. I don't know, I'm noticing my muscles are like really responding to the way that I'm eating. So check that out. Look at that. That's bigger than it's been in a long time, but I think I also build muscle really quickly, but I also put really good food in my body. There is not a time that I don't do a workout and I'm not having a Recover shake. So it's either going to be the Beachbody Recover or it's going to be this Vega Performance Recover. More than likely it is this because it's plant-based. But every once in a while I just crave the Beachbody one and I have that. You're never going to catch me without Energize before the workout. I'm sorry guys, the company, no, actually I'm not sorry, but the company just pumps out incredible products. So that's what I got after fasted cardio. I was super fast, super light on my feet. I would definitely do fasted cardio again, but I would have to test the time windows of how many hours do I go. I mean, I guess if I ate 8 hours before, if I had that blueberry muffin maybe like 8 hours before I did the workout, I don't know if that's really considered fasted, but it is because I fasted for 8 hours. I didn't eat for 8 hours. So that might be a winning combo. I'm marking it all down. I'm writing everything down, and that was the shake that I had. I put a beet in it and blueberries, and I like it for the carbs and a little bit of the sugar because you are, after cardio, you're like, my hair's sticking to my back. I'm so sweaty. After cardio, you're burning. You're burning. And if fruits, I think fruits are good for you. If you're having the right fruits, local, in season, fruits were put on this earth for what purpose? I would assume to consume them. I want to say to worship them, but not to worship, to be grateful for them, right? These are foods that you could pick and eat. So if you can pick and eat a food, I would assume that it's for consumption, and I would assume that the sugar that's coming in a blueberry is not the high fructose crapola sugar that is coming in candy bars. or fruit roll-ups or anything of the sort. So that sugar, beets, I mean, I know beets are blood cleansers. I think beets are great. 10 grams of carb, I guess, in one beet. But again, it's a root vegetable. That's kind of what we've been talking about a lot lately in the private coaching group that I'm doing, which we're about to go on the last week. I took 5 people and I coached them for free for 3 weeks. I want them to actually use me more, but I guess I don't know, they're on their journey, they're doing their thing, which is really good. But we were talking about the fact that, I'm just taking my hair off my back, sorry. Talking about the fact that where you should be getting your carbs from should not be from pasta. Your carbs should not be coming from, let me see what else. I'm even a little iffy about legumes and beans, but your carbs should not be coming necessarily from like processed, refined. Let me see what Dennis and the kids have in here. Tortilla chips, Tostitos, those are not where you want your carbs from. I would even go as far to say that I would be easy on the carbs that are even in oats, okay, and grains. I do them high quality of grains, quinoa, slow cooked or steel cooked oats. Otherwise, my carbs are coming from vegetables or things like squashes, yams, sweet potatoes, and vegetables. And fruits, 1 to 2 servings a day. And let me make a note. Please be taking the time to listen to your body, because what works for my body might not be working for somebody else's body. And I can only come here and share these things with you and tell you what makes me feel fabulous, because I do the test, I do the experiment. So again, I listen. I woke up this morning, I wasn't hungry. I knew I needed to do cardio. I wanted to do cardio now. Let me take my pre-workout and let me see if I can get through this 45-minute workout session. And I did, and it went phenomenal. What if it didn't go phenomenal? Well, then I would have stopped and I would have drank some water and I would have ate something. But it went phenomenal. So I will mark it down as, 8 to 9 hours, haven't eaten. That's probably a really good time for me to do cardio. I would also want to test it out for maybe 3 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. So you guys, we have to be scientists and experiment safely, wisely, educate ourselves on why do people do fasted cardio? What do you eat after fasted cardio? And for me, when I listen to my body says you take your Recover shake, put a beet in it for carbs, put blueberries in it for carbs, put some lemon in. They also suggested coconut water. I don't like the flavor of that or taste that, like the taste of it, so I don't have it, but so far so good. So I'm going to finish my stuff. I need to shower, and then I have a 10 a.m. call. Hooking some people up with some goodness. And my hair was straight, and now it's not, but I'm okay with that, because I could just run a straightening iron through this baby. Ooh, I love you. I love my hair so much. Okay, I'm staring at myself now and playing with my hair. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, whatever it is that you're doing. Shout out, holler at me, comment below. I want to hear what you're doing for a workout today, what you're eating before, what you're eating after. I'm very curious. I want to know. So that was my formula. That's where I put my carbs and my fruit in, and my protein, my recovery protein. And I'm probably going to have a Bulletproof coffee while I sit down to do my calls. And here's how I roll. I will research like Bulletproof coffee after a workout. I mean, it's fat. I don't know. Fat, as long as it's good fats, it's good. But the Bulletproof coffee does have dairy in it. It's a very high quality dairy, but it's dairy. Just letting you know. And I think there are some alternatives, and I think I did a video about that as well. So just check. I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for tuning in.